Okay, so meetups in about 3 days. We are down to the wire. Of course, nothing goes as planned, as always. We was really hoping to have the buggy at Windrock, but we had some bolts made for our front spindles, and those turned out to be wrong. It wasn't the machine shop's fault, it was actually our fault. We gave the wrong measurements, but it's really hard when you're trying to prototype a part and running back and forth to another shop. We got to get us a lathe. But we got the rear A-arms and stuff made. The whole front end bump steers worked out, everything's hooked up, but there's still so much to do on that buggy. There's no way we would have got our bus ready, and the bus is the most important thing because that is what we're sleeping in. So I'm going to just put my time into the bus and to mini bikes. We got Becca's new Trailmaster. This is a bone stock Trailmaster that we got for her to do a build on. We'll be doing a full build on it later, but for now we're going to put a Harley peanut tank on it, and we're going to put a top plate, just clean up the engine and remove the factory gas tank, and put a stage 1 kit. So this should be a good little ripper at Windrock, because stock, they're pretty good power stock, but you want a little bit more grunt in the low end just for them steep hills. And we're going to be also putting the chrome upgraded shocks from Go Power Sports. So a lot of good parts going on this bike, and then we got to get the rest of our vehicles in here, start maintaining stuff and loading them up. So come with us on this journey. It's going to be a headache this week, I tell you, boys. Yeah, until we get those in. Pick it up. Alright, so it's crunch time. We're trying to get all this stuff done. We just got new tires put on Aubrey's Zircon 150. We had to go. We was going to do V-treads all the way around again, but Go Power Sports I think was out of the size we needed, so he sent us these cleats, which they're actually going to grip better. He also sent these, but these are for the 10-inch rim, and we don't have the 10-inch rim. This is the 8-inch rim go-kart, and I've always liked this smaller tire because it has more torque. So we're gonna do this, drain the fuel out, run this thing because it has been running a little bit rough. We didn't want to idle, and then we did finish Becca's bike. We'll show you it. This is Becca's bike. We just finished it. Daniel made a nice header while I was working on the bus yesterday. Put a Go Power Sports muffler and stuff that looks all nice and fancy pants. Gave it a little bit more power. I don't know how much Becca will be riding, but I know me and Lonnie will have to jump back and forth from this bike. We got the street legal mini bike. You guys haven't seen it since last summer, the end of last summer. We're getting it back out and doing a lot of stuff after this meetup. Super Scoot will get its final video. It's all done and ready to go. The shredder is about to get a stroker engine, and we're doing some good videos on it with Jagger. And then the tandem mini bike. Tandem mini bike's been done since, again, summertime ended. It got cold right when these projects finished up, so we figured we'd wait till this summer. We're going to make a few special videos with these projects, and then they'll be gone forever, hopefully. Like the tandem mini bike Super Scoot. I'm keeping the street legal mini bike, of course, and Becca's bike is here to stay.
You should make a tandem bike a bus bike.
Oh yeah, keep it. Yeah, haul it on the back. Yeah. But so today we're just loading up everything. We're gonna have this trailer loaded down, the bed loaded down, and then Becca's Tahoe is gonna pull a trailer, and then I'm probably gonna drive this and have someone drive the bus because I like my truck a lot and I don't want someone, you know, messing it up. There's a blue-tailed lizard, Grayson. In front, on the rocks, right there. Get him. Don't step on him. What are you doing? I got him. Trying to bite me.
He is?
Hey.
Oh, I thought you ripped his head off.
No, I don't want to rip his tail. They'll
head off.
Rip their tails. You want to pet him?
Do
He'll
they
bite you. Yeah, but it won't really. They don't have teeth or nothing.
Yeah.
I used to dream of catching blue tails when I was a little kid. I wasn't quick enough. Hey, don't you bite me.
Wait, will it hurt when you bite you?
I was about to caught one yesterday.
You want to hold him?
No. Wait, I want to put him in a cage so we can keep him.
No, let's let him go.
He doesn't want to touch it, but he wants to
Want
put
touch
him in a cage.
One time? He won't hurt you. Look, he won't even bite me. Okay, alright, I don't want to rip his tail off. See you later, blue tail wizard. We're ready to go to Windrock. I'm tightening up the GoPro mount as we speak. You guys ready? Let's hope she makes it. Godspeed. Jesus, take the wheel.
It's time to make the first trip to Windrock to drop things off. We have been loading and packing for 2 days. And I am hot and so tired.
Yeah, on the open road, just cruising. Had to bungee cord the door shut because the hose was rusted that bolted the brace arm. So it's not braced properly, but you know, cruising along. Also, fuel hand doesn't work, but we do have all the aftermarket gauges over here working just fine. She stays around 190 in temperature. You set at a red light for a little bit, it'll get up to 220. Working great though, working great. I'm in love with it. This ain't loaded down compared to
the rest
truck.
of the stuff.
So, DuroMax sent us this portable unit, and we're going to use it to run our AC at night. And like right now, we're about to go get our truck, so we're going to run this thing. But you can use the discount code. No, you can't. It's gone. Should have used it.
Tomorrow is the last day.
But I've never started this thing before. It's on gas.
That is so quiet. Oh, there we go.
Now, so let's point the exhaust that way. I mean, yeah, that's, you don't hear that at all. That's sweet. Okay.
That's the little sidekick.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. She bogged down the generator just a little bit, which is expected when that kicks on. We got it on cool. We're gonna run it. See how cold it'll make it. Oh yeah. Bought this classic gym. Oh yeah. This is business essential up here. This is my office away from home. I got my radio. We installed a sweet radio. Got my sweat stain hat. Oh gosh. A freaking mobile tendon bed.
There was some little connector bands that would have clicked on those screws right there.
What do you think about this camper, babe? Boy. Look at air conditioner and everything! We're living in a luxury!
It's so wet.
I'm sweating.
Hour and a half drive.
You want this? Can't see nothing. It's dark. It's late. And my truck's down there. Becca's car's right there. This is our second run to Windrock. So you're probably not going to be able to see me, but we're making our second run to Windrock today. Tonight, it's currently like 10:10 at night. So that means we're going to get up there about 11:30, have to unpack the whole entire short bus and start getting it all ready to sleep in tonight. And then we got to wake up early in the morning and get everything set up for the meetup. Grayson's wearing some kind of weird pajamas. Look at that face. Look at that face. Alright, so
Hey, Daddy, can I sit in your truck?
you need to ride with Mama since Aubrey's riding with me. And on the way back, you can ride with me. Aubrey's got to ride with Mama. Boom, roasted. Yee.
We've got it pretty much set up. We're still waiting on a tent and some little parts. But we have a pretty good space for hopefully everybody. Aubrey Kate's walking back. That's not good. Oh, she's limping. Oh my.
Well, Aubrey broke her wrist. You want to tell them how it happened?
Yeah. I was trying to swerve around this rock and the tire got stuck and then it flipped. And I caught myself on that arm and I got a buckle fracture.
So Becca was actually filming me. We're filming our vehicles, and then she just happens to see Aubrey walking back from the four-wheeler. And Aubrey was sliding around the four-wheeler. It caught, flipped over. She tried to catch it, gave her a buckle fracture. Becca rushed her. This was 20 minutes before the gates opened too. So she rushed her to the emergency room. Luckily, there was one 5 minutes down the road, and they put a splint on it, and her pediatrician said that was perfectly fine. So what, you got another week of having it?
A week and a day.
Week and a day, and then she's been having to tape a trash bag around it to swim, to shower. So it's been rough summer life. But now, I mean, that could have happened to anybody. Now I told her, you got to stay in the power when you're sliding the four-wheeler, because as soon as you let off, it's going to hook. That's when you're going to flip. But we got that YouTube insurance, which is no insurance, so they said that a splint was perfectly fine instead of a hard cast. So hopefully one more week she'll be as good as new, and good memory. She's going to be, you know, the cool kid come back from school with four-wheeler injuries. So
Yeah, it could be like
dang.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a great time. We got some footage of a buggy a guy built out of some four-wheeler parts and put a 670 on it. We're going to show you that, show you a little bit of trail riding, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, Windrock meetup is over, and we packed up and we're heading out. We slept in the bus. The bus worked out freaking awesome. I can't wait to get it completely done, raft and everything, but it was awesome for Windrock to let us use this part of their park. We're going to rent this for a Redbeard's birthday bash, so look out on social media and on the channel for that. We're going to rent some private trails. We had an awesome turnout. I'm sure I could have normally make a standalone video and have a lot more people come, but I'm glad it was a little smaller this time because it was more manageable and we had more ride time. Huge area here. It's awesome. If you've never been to Windrock, you need to come, but make sure your vehicle is capable. There's some people that was wore out, and luckily Scott, the Deuce Man of Fads, which is Friends Against Drunk Driving, he rents out buses, party buses. He let me use his Ace the whole weekend. That spoilt me. I tell you, I was riding like a Cadillac. But got some good video footage. You could always use more, but you know, we were just having a great time. So thank you to everybody that came out. Huge shout out to our sponsors, Go Power Sports, for providing parts for breakdowns and for helping us build these vehicles. Big shout out to DuroMax. The DuroMax code is actually expired now, but their generators kept our van running cool. We put the 12,000 watt generator out there. We're only running off 110 right now, so we couldn't power everything we wanted to, but we're about to make our 220 cords and stuff and get the bus running off 220. Their little generator was awesome. Just to, like my stepdad's truck, his glow plugs are about out and his truck wouldn't start. We hooked that up to it for about 30 minutes. His truck fired right up. So huge shout out to DuroMax. We've seen a bunch of DuroMax engines on vehicles. Off-road LED bars. They put gave us the headlights for the bus. They gave a light bar to give away, and to 1740 Beer Bomb. We couldn't do these videos without them, and thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Now we got to get the generators wrapped up, the extension cords, and I got to drive this thing back to Sweetwater. So thank you again to everybody that came out. Thank you for supporting us and allowing us to have this career. Sorry about the wind, but we love you guys, and God bless.